Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to the Chenese Lewis Show, the number one podcast for plus-size women. I'm your host, Chenese Lewis. Today is Monday, May 26th, 2014. Happy Memorial Day, and thanks for tuning in. I'm excited to announce the Curves on the Runway Ultimate Giveaway. Today, sometime during the show, I will say the phrase that pays. Visit the website at CheneseLewisShow.com and enter to win 2 tickets to music's biggest power couple, Jay-Z and Beyonce, on their highly anticipated On the Run tour in New Orleans, Sunday, July 20th. But that's not all. Along with the concert tickets, you will also win 2 VIP tickets to Nola Curves Fashion Show, which is a fashion show for women with curves happening in New Orleans the day before the On the Run tour concert. The fashion show is going to be July 19th, that Saturday. And you also win a FeminineFunk.com 99 Problems t-shirt. So this prize package, you get tickets to the fashion show on Saturday, tickets to the concert on Sunday, and a T-shirt. This is your whole weekend of fun in one prize. So all you have to do is listen weekly for the phrase that pays and enter to win by filling out the form on the website. A winner will be announced July 1st, 2014, and I hope to see you in New Orleans. Fashionlink VI Fashion Weekend is this weekend, May 30th through June 1st in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. The weekend will consist of extravagant fashion shows, fashion industry-related workshops, celebrity guest appearances, and exciting performances and extraordinary entertainment. For tickets and more information about the event, visit FashionlinkVI.com, and tickets are also available in St. Thomas and St. Croix at participating locations. Visit the website for more information. I will be hosting the main event for Fashionlink VI Fashion Week Day. Will also be in attendance Leon. Leon is a multi-talented performer who continues to please his fans and sway newcomers with his memorable performances as an actor and singer. Voted by AOL Black Voices as one of the sexiest actors of all time. Many were first wowed by his appearance in Madonna's most famous video, Like a Prayer, but more and more fans flocked to the theaters to see him in the lead role of Disney's blockbuster hit Cool Runnings. He soon graced many excellent storylines, such as New Line's urban sports drama Above the Rim, TriStar's action hit Cliffhanger, and 20th Fox hit movie Waiting to Exhale, HBO's Oz, and NBC's Crossing Jordan. He proceeded to further his musical roles in dramas such as Robert Townsend's The Five Heartbeats, which was voted #1 African-American film by AOL Black Voices, and I'm sorry, I lost my spot while I was reading. And the NBC's Emmy-nominated miniseries The Temptations as lead singer David Ruffin, and the authorized biography of Little Richard as Little Richard himself, both earning him an NAACP Best Actor nominations. Leon balances his array of talent between all mediums, but his love for music is seen when he performs with his band Leon and the People. In music, Leon has received an International Reggae and World Music Award nomination for his debut CD, The Road Less Travel, and the new single and video, Love is a Beautiful Thing, is now airing on BET and Centric TV and many more. And he will also be in St. Croix this weekend during Fashionlink VI Fashion Weekend. Let's welcome Leon to the show. Hi, Leon. Wait, let's connect. Hi, Leon. Are you there?
I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I'm excited to talk to you and see you this weekend in St. Croix. I was reading your bio, and I read like an interesting story about how you got started in entertainment, and acting was just on a whim. Tell us about that real quick.
You mean that when I was in college?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So when I was in college on a basketball scholarship, and really didn't know what I wanted to major in. I think I was majoring in business administration at the time. And a graduate film student chased me down and begged me to be in his movie. And I was like, why don't you get someone in theater arts? I'm sure they were a drama department. I'm sure they'd love to be in a movie. And he was just the way you look, the way you carry yourself. I just think you should be in the movies, and I want to be the first one to put you in a movie. So I tried it, and I had an experience like we all have, when you down and talk to someone that you just met for like an hour, but you feel like you've known them for so much longer than that time. That's the way I felt on the set. And so changed my major and became a drama major and studied acting.
Now, prior to that, did you have any interest in being in front of the camera growing up, or that was the first time you even thought about it?
Well, no, when I was in 8th grade, I choreographed and put on this rock and roll revival that I saw my sister's high school class do. But I went to the all-boys prep academy, and there was no drama department, so I just excelled in athletics.
Oh, okay. So you had it in you. Somebody just had to pull it out.
Yeah, I guess so.
So what is your secret to having such longevity in your acting career? And on top of being in entertainment for so long, you don't seem to get typecast in one particular role. What's your secret to that?
Well, I don't think there's any one secret. This business is very fickle, and it's constantly changing. So I just think, if there's anything that I have done is I've managed to stay current. I've managed to current work. I've managed to, stay current in my fashion sense, and and luckily, the grace of God and some good genes, I've managed to stay relatively, the same looking.
And you are still working. You have film projects coming out. Tell us about some of the things that you have coming out that we have look forward to seeing.
I have a few movies coming out. One that just got picked up by Lionsgate, which is a romantic comedy called I Really Hate My Ex. And then there's also a drama called Soul Ties, which is about a young girl growing up in the South and how her relationship with her parents affected all her relationships with men throughout her life. And another movie called 40 to Life, which I star in, which I'm not sure what the new title is. It's going to be a new title, so it's hard for me to say at this point. And another movie called 37, which is about a rock band having a revival. And unbeknownst to everyone else, the lead singer is going to kill himself on his 37th birthday until something happens.
Oh, wow. Well, it all sounds like really good movies. And I noticed now that you start using your last name. Why is that? Because I didn't know that your last name was Robinson. You were just Leon for so long.
Right. Well, there are a couple factors to it. For one, I always thought that I would use my last name. And then, but then something happened when I was younger, and so I wound up just going with just Leon. And now, now that I have a daughter, and her last name is Robinson, and it just seems like, the more grown and sexy thing to do. So.
Right. And I don't think I've ever seen you over your career. Anything bad about you in the gossip blogs or on TMZ? Is that a conscious effort on your part?
No. I try to stay private as much as I can. To some degree, my how would I say, my discreet life has become a little bit, more open due to, Cynthia Bailey being the mother of my child. So, I think a few more people know a little bit more about me, at least me as a father. But other than that, I prefer to, keep things, private and my own. My life is the public. My life is entertaining the public and being in movies and television, on stages and concerts. And so I like to keep that part of my life private, if at all possible.
And you mentioned the reality show. That's the perfect segue to my next question, because for one season, we saw you briefly on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, which shows your fans a different side of you we had never seen before. Now, did you have reservations before making that appearance on the show, and would you ever go back again?
Well, I've been on the show a few times on a couple of seasons. Yeah, anytime it has to do with my daughter, then, her birthday or something like that, of course I'm going to be there because, I don't want anyone to get the idea that I'm not raising my daughter.
Okay.
So, and everyone knew, once Cynthia got the show that, she was the mother of my daughter. So, I'm not going to.
So you didn't even think twice? You never thought about, I don't know if I want to be seen on the reality show?
Of course I did. But I also knew that when, she signed up to do the show, and I gave my blessing on that was going to be something that had to happen because, the world's my kid.
Right. Right.
And,
now,
at the end of the day, it's all good. People seem to really love that side of me, and so it's great. Luckily it worked out fine, and, no worse for the world.
Right. Yeah, that's one of my favorite shows. I love that show. Now, you are a very musical person. Did your love for music draw you to more musical films? Did your musical ability in real life help you land the roles like Little Richard and the Five Heartbeats, or was that just a coincidence?
Probably a planned coincidence. I guess the biggest person that had the biggest influence in me when I was a kid watching them on screen was probably Elvis. And so to do movies in which, I would actually play, musical character or, do, be a musician and stuff like that is, kind of like a dream or something like that I would have as a kid, seeing Elvis on the screen and watching him do movies. Being the guy that always kissed the prettiest girl and all that stuff. I'm like, I could do that.
Right. But in those roles that you play, you don't actually have to sing. In those roles, you just lip sync, right?
Oh, no. Well, yeah, but actually what happens is when you do a movie on real characters, the biggest selling point is the remastered soundtracks of their own voices, because no one really sings like those characters, like, for example, David Ruffin and Little Richard. Even Little Richard himself doesn't sing like Little Richard did back those days. So that's what people want to hear. When people go to see the movie, they want to hear the original soundtrack of that person singing the song. And so, you would say it's lip sync. I think lip syncing is what a musician might do if he goes on a show and does his song. But I'm not lip syncing. I'm acting. And that's a big difference.
Got it. So you are a musician with a band, Leon and the Peoples. Has it been a hard has it been a hard transition since you are a well-known actor to go over into music? Has that been an obstacle, or has it not even been a big deal?
You know, I mean, it's not an obstacle in the sense that it didn't keep me from doing it and being able to do it. If it's an obstacle in any way, shape, or form, it's just in the opinions of people, you know, who might view it as some sort of a vanity project or something that, you know, he's trying to do or something like that as opposed to what I do. So, you know, that's the only thing. But, I mean, once you hear our music and see the band, you know, I think that's pretty much washed away.
Now tell us a little bit about the band and what kind of music you perform.
My band is a mixture between reggae and soul music. So we play reggae soul music, almost like reggae soul pop, actually. And yeah, we you know, like kind of like they patted ourselves kind of like a fly in the family stone of reggae music, reggae soul music.
Nice. And you have a new single, Love is a Beautiful Thing. Now, do you actually write the songs, or are you more of a performer than a writer?
No. I am the lead singer and songwriter for my band.
Oh, nice. And so you recently signed to a record label. What does that mean for your music career and your band?
Well, hopefully what it means is that, you know, bigger exposure, more people, more fans.
So will it be an advantage to you versus being independent?
Well, no, the fact is I'm still independent because, you know, we signed with Spectra Records and Spectra Music Group, and that's the biggest independent label in the world right now. So we're still independent. We just have worldwide distribution and marketing.
Okay, got it. So more people will be exposed to your music.
Exactly, which is all you really want. You know, you want to make music that people can hear.
And you have a summer tour coming up. Tell me about your summer tour.
Our tour is our tour is not just the summer; it's for the entire year. And
okay.
Yeah, it's all the way up until our album comes out, which won't even come out until probably the beginning of next year. And it's Love is a Beautiful Thing. So all our dates that we play is part of our Love is a Beautiful Thing tour.
Now, you are an accomplished actor and musician, but you are also the poster child for Black Don't Crack, because I swear you have not aged in forever. So do you have pressures as a man to look a certain way in entertainment? Like, is that something that you consciously work towards, looking so youthful?
No, not at all. I mean, I look the way I look. I mean, that's just it. I mean, it's not always an advantage. Actually, you know, sometimes there's a lot of roles and things I want to do that are much older that I could play, but they don't think I look it. So.
So what is your ultimate goal in your career? Do you want to be like a Sammy Davis Jr., just an all-around performer that does it all?
You know, I don't really know about, you know, doing it all. I mean, I think you need to concentrate on a few things and try maybe hopefully do them well. And that's really the main thing for me, you know, the things that I do, you know, I hope that I can do them well and that more and more people appreciate them. And that's really all you can ask for. You know, I don't think you can really try to, you know, please everyone and do everything or emulate, you know, another performer that's been out there in the past or present.
Right. So let's talk about St. Croix that's coming up. Now, why did you want to get involved in Fashionlink VI Fashion Weekend? Now, I have been promoting it because I'm going to be there as well. And somebody was like, why does Leon want to be there? That doesn't look like Leon. And I answered on your behalf. But before I tell you what I said, I want to hear what you say.
That's a trick question. Well, for one, there's a couple of reasons. For one, I feel I'm very appreciative and always, humbled when anyone wants to put me on the cover of their magazine. I think a magazine, especially one like Pose, obviously a lot of work goes into it, and they take a lot of pride in their magazine and their covers, and so they choose me as their subject, to put the magazine out there and sell a magazine. I'm always appreciative of that, and so to be involved with them in any facet, to me, is a no-brainer. They are there for me and want to support me, and and vice versa. So just Pose magazine alone is enough for me to be there. But also, I'm very aware of the demographics. That this is going to affect and be seen by, and it's very much my demographics. For example, I'm not a fool to know that most of my fans are women, and most of the women in this country don't look as beautiful, but look like the same size as most of the women that's going to be down at this event, and that's all good by me.
Right, and I basically said the same thing. I was like, why wouldn't he be there? Full figure women buy CDs, they watch movies, we watch you on TV. So why not? What
do you mean? Full figure women are the truth, baby. Plain and simple. You put that in big quotes in the article.
Now, what all will you be exactly doing in St. Croix? Will you be there for the entire weekend or just one day?
No, I'll be there for the entire weekend.
Okay, and so you're going to be performing? Are you going to give like a mini concert?
Yeah, I'll do a few songs, I'll give you a little taste of something.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see you live.
3 is the best. No, it's 3 whole days. You're going to get sick of me, though.
Uh-oh. Why is that?
You're going to be like, oh, man, this is Leon. Every time I look up, he's there.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Now, do you have anything else coming up that we could be on the lookout for? Anything you want to tell us about that I didn't cover?
No, for the most part, you got the movies and you got the new single and the new album. It's going to be called Love is a Beautiful Thing. And look on our website, LeonandPeoples.net, and hit us up on Twitter at LeonThePeoples. And, look at our dates and me as well, at just Leon on Twitter. And just, stay in touch. Find out where we're going to be. Come out and see us.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. It was an honor to interview you, and I'll see you this weekend in St. Croix. And I'm going to end the show actually playing your song. So
beautiful.
I'm going to play it, and then I'm going to look forward to see you this weekend.
All right, fantastic. Thanks a lot.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
So thank you to my fabulous guest this evening, Leon, and I'm going to end the show with Leon's new single, Love is a Beautiful Thing, which is going to serve as this week's phrase that pays. So make sure you visit the website at CheneseLewisShow.com and enter Love is a Beautiful Thing to enter the ultimate giveaway. And if you haven't already, don't forget to join our Facebook fan page at Facebook.com/Chenese Lewis Show and follow us on Twitter at Chenese Show. I've been your host this evening, Chenese Lewis. Thank you for tuning in and supporting. Until next time, keep thriving in your curves and be blessed.
Complicate is the only way now. Communicate, no one seems to know how. Learn to hate is the easy way out. The mistakes that we make, let them break. Try to take us all down. Somebody told me, somebody shared the word. Somebody told me, listen to me, have you heard? Love is a beautiful thing. Love for your brother. Love is a beautiful thing. Love for yourself. Why we so when we know that love is